G'day guys, kia ora. My name is Wildkard. Yeah, Reds versus the Chiefs. Probably the worst refereeing we've seen this year. And I was just trying to find out who the referee was. And I stumbled across this thread on Reddit, and it's just been blowing up. Like, everyone is just like complaining about the referee. It's just, literally the game just ended. And look how many comments it's already getting. It's just completely blown up on the referee. Completely blown up on the referee. Round 13, Reds versus Chiefs. It's just completely blown up. Everybody's angry. And, you know, this is something I talk about the whole season. You know, there is a point, you know, sometimes I do think that the people that have come up with these ideas, right, don't really understand, don't have common sense. You know, it's basic common sense. When the fans ask you to speed the game up, they ask you to get rid of the time wasting. When players are laying on the ground, trying to run the clock down, talking to the referee, deliberately collapsing the scrum so you get a repack after repack after repack to run the clock down. People walking slowly back to the halfway point after kicking the penalty goal, or like taking 1 minute to take the penalty goals. That's the areas that the fans want you to speed the game up. Not for the referee to take the logbook and throw it out the window and just overlook half the issues on the field so that game is continuing playing, right? Because apparently we've got this metric, this new metric we're looking at, boarding playtime. Oh, Rugby League has more boarding playtime than we do. Let's have more boarding playtime. What the fuck are we doing? Like, the metrics that you're using is nonsense. You're comparing two different sports. Boring playtime. Rugby League has more boring playtime. That's what we want to do. Why don't you talk about the fact that Rugby League, the four tackles out of the six, right? 5 tackles out of the 6 are completely pointless. Just one person running the ball up in a line of defenders. Is that really boring play that people are excited to see? Is that really good content? Why don't we look about the quality of the boring play, right? Just completely missing the point. Completely missing the point and not understanding what the fans want and not understanding what is really, really important, which is the integrity of the game. Which is that the fans want the fair decisions, want the right decision for the referee, not to rush through everything and ignore knock-ons, ignore clear scrum infringements, ignore high shots, and God knows what else. There were so many, I can't even keep in track anymore. We're going to look at a few of those in a minute. That's not what, nobody in the fan will ask for that. Nobody who watches any sport asks the referee to throw the logbook out. Right? Throw the logbook out so we can get more boarding time play. I want to see more boarding time play. Right? Just like utter nonsense. Stupidity. And like, you know, it is a joke. It is a bit of a joke. Right? It is a bit of a joke at this point. The people that do these things, like, I'm pretty sure AI will know that this is just stupid. This is not what people are asking for. And somehow we have real people getting paid at Rugby Australia and New Zealand Rugby thinks that this is what the fans want. Throw the logbook out because the referee is killing the game. Not because your players are not disciplined enough. Not because your players can't handle the fucking ball without dropping it forward. Nah, not the player's fault. It's the referee's fault that the ball knocked forward. Right? It's the referee's fault that Damien McKenzie can't catch the bloody ball. Right? It's the referee's fault. So let's just throw the logbook out. Just don't call it. Don't call it knock on. Problem solved. Right? Problem solved. Line out straight? Who cares? Fuck it. We changed the law so many times. Who cares about line out straight or not straight? Like, challenge or no challenge? Fuck it. Just get the game going. Boarding time play, boys. Boarding time play. Just stupid. Just so stupid. So stupid to the point where I'm actually thinking that Rugby League is running this shit and they're deliberately trying to kill off the game. They're deliberately trying to piss off the fans and kill off the game. It's ironic. It is really ironic because in rugby league, when a try is scored, they actually take a look at it. They actually have a proper TMO review, right? And then they look at it, multiple replays, slow motion, and then they take a pause. No boarding, like no one's talking about boarding playtime. They take a pause. They then roll the commercial, the KFC commercial, or whatever else they got, McDonald's commercial, whatever. KFC, oh my god, finger-lickingly good. Get your bucket today. Oh, try. Oh, no try. And somehow, we wanted to be so much like rugby league. Oh, gotta get the boarding time play. Oh. And yet the one thing that they do, that is literally like the most viewed clips on YouTube. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just rush through the decisions and make the wrong one half the times. Because who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if a try's been scored? We just want to make sure the boarding play time is higher, right? Boarding play more important. Did your team score? Fuck it. Fuck it. Make sure that the kick penalty, make sure the conversion is kicked through within 60 seconds, and let's get going. Let's get going, guys. Just unbelievable. Unbelievably shit. Let's watch some of this stupidity, right? Let's just watch some of this stupidity, right? So, yeah. So, you know, the try, no try at halftime, whatever, right? Just let's just watch some of this stupidity. Like, let's just watch the end bit, okay? Watch this end bit. Okay, let's watch this scrum. Watch this scrum, okay? I don't know if the referee have ever seen a scrum. I don't know if the referee knows what a scrum is, right? Okay, so the scrum comes in, clearly coming in at an angle, this guy. Clearly coming in as an angle. Whatever. I don't know, you know, the idea of pushing straight doesn't exist for this referee, right? He's clearly, this guy's clearly coming angle, all right? And then Wilson gets tackled into the scrum somehow, and they literally taken out a defender, and Satidi just runs straight through, right? They have literally taken out a defender in the scrum because he had just bored in so much. Yeah, who cares? Who cares, guys? Who cares? You know, by the way, I'll talk about this in another video as well. A lot of people were criticizing me like, oh, Wildkard, a lot of decisions are pretty obvious. Like, that's not no try. I don't know, maybe you should learn the law. If you don't know if that's the problem. Here's the thing, right? If you want the sport to grow, if you want new players, new viewers to come in, you want to make sure the referee explains everything so that everybody understands, right? Not to just say, it's your fault, Wildkard, for not understanding the law. Just go read the law, man. Have you ever played rugby before, Wildkard? Oh, it's so obvious that was a try. So obvious that was not a knock-on. Because my team scored. That's all that matters, and we won. You're wrong because you lost. Is that what we want from this community? Is that what we want? Is that how we're gonna grow the sport? As long as your team won, and then it doesn't matter if the law's being overlooked. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter if the referee don't explain what's happening, and half the stadium is confused and booing. Doesn't matter. Boarding time play. Really good this week. Almost got 65 minutes. Just unbelievable shit. Unbelievable. Yeah. It is absolutely a joke. Like, how many times there was a knock on this game? Do they even? I think maybe they should come up with a law, right? Like, if you knock the ball on, you can pick it up. It's like that. Why don't they come up with, just like the line out thing, right? If you don't challenge, if nobody's challenging you, if you knock the ball on, don't worry about it. Just play on. Don't worry about it. Just play on. Right? Maybe we come up with that law, right? Maybe we can do like the 3-second law, right? You know the 3-second law, right? If you drop your food on the ground, you can pick it up and eat it within 3 seconds. Maybe we should do that as well. If you drop the ball forward and you can pick it up within 3 seconds, you can just play on. You can just play on. Maybe we should just come out with that as an official law, right? Because at this point, you're just ignoring everything, and nobody, at least in that case, right, with the 3-second law, You're consistent. You can be consistent. Now it's like sometimes it's a knock on, sometimes it's not. Depends on who knows, right? Depends on who knows. Let's roll the dice. It's a knock on, not knock on. Who cares? Damien McKenzie can catch the ball today. No, well, it doesn't matter. I just can play anyway. Who cares, right? Who cares? It's an absolute fucking joke. It's an absolute fucking joke, right? Absolute fucking joke. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video because you know it's. You know what was really disappointing is that this was actually a really, really good game. A really highly contested game between two top quality teams. And yet we have just... And it's not just this referee, right? It's not just Marcus Playle. It's an ongoing issue of Super Rugby. Because the people that runs the fucking sport don't watch it themselves. Anyway, how long has fucking 11 minutes? Let's just talk about the stats. 3 tries to 4 for the Reds. 424 run minutes to the Chiefs, 456. 121 carries for the Reds, 118 for the Chiefs. 14 turnovers conceded for both teams. 149 tackles for the Reds, 171. Only 8 missed tackles for the Chiefs. That is outstanding. 34 missed tackles for the Reds. 30 kicks in play for the Reds, 34 for the Chiefs. 1 penalty missed for the Reds, for the Chiefs. No penalties attempted for the Reds, which I was pretty happy about. 1,022 kick meters for the Chiefs, 839 kick meters for the Reds. Lineouts, 15 lineouts for the Reds, 3 lost. 20 lineouts for the Chiefs, 1 lost. Scrum, whatever, who cares. 12 penalties considered against the Reds. There's 1 yellow card. 5 against the Chiefs. No cards whatsoever because, you know, the Chiefs can just do whatever and it's no penalties. You know, it's just... You know, the Tamoy Falau, pretty sure he was, should have been sent off with a yellow card for deliberate knock-on, right? Just because the Reds was playing advantage does not mean you can just deliberately knock the ball on and then just be like, oh, well, let's go back for the advantage, go back for the penalty, and ignore the obvious yellow card that should be presented on the field, right? But anyway, the yellow card for the Reds, Tuamanga Allen, that was pretty stupid for him. He was on the ground and then just blocked the ball from the halfback passing. And he stuck his hand up as well. It was pretty stupid. It was a bit of a brain fart there, but boy, this was bad. It was a just horrendous game. Horrendous. Just. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for a quick recap of the game because I don't know. I think I've said enough. 8 minutes. Hunter Paisami did a really good job here. He had a really hard carry, got off the ground, got the ball again, and then just a little loop behind ball. I think it was Jock Campbell. Oh no, to McLaren Phillip, and then he passed to Anderson, who ran in for the try. 7 points to 0. 11 minutes in the game. Eventually, literally from the kickoff, the Reds knocked the ball on, and then Chiefs got the ball, played on, and then eventually there was a lot of pick and go. There was a little. What is it? There was a quick ball for Satiti who ran in for the try, essentially. 7 points to 7. 15 minutes in the game, the Chiefs tried to take 3 points. Damien McKenzie missed this one. 35 minutes in the game, Chiefs takes another 3. They kicked this one through, and it was interesting because commentary actually said this is good for the Reds because the Reds were under the pumps. So, you know, I always thought this is the case, right? If you're under the pumps, you wanted to continue the pressure and get the yellow card and get a try instead of taking the 3, but the Chiefs off the 3, and the commentators finally agreed with me watching this. So Chiefs taking the 3, 10 points to 7. Just before halftime, looked like the Reds may have scored a try. You know, here's the thing. I feel like the referee should have made a better attempt to see whether the try has been scored or not. Instead of just kind of be like, well, maybe it's been, I can't see it. And then, you know, there was a clear shot that the ball was grounded, but it wasn't clear that it was on the line, but it did look like it was grounded and most likely over the line. So, yeah, no review. Quick rush. Halftime. Everyone gets some orange juice. So a potential try was declined from the Reds. In the second half, early on, there was repeated penalties against the Reds. The Chiefs went for the more, and then they Tokiaho rumbled in for the try, 17 points to 7. And after this, it was just Scrum boring in. I want to show you this one, 63 minutes. Here it is. It's coming up. There was a Scrum, and like the Chiefs clearly boring in. We're just gonna watch this. We're just gonna watch this replay, right? Clearly boring in at an angle, and the referee has absolutely no. Look at this. He's literally going side, like his ass is like pointing at the camera. You're literally looking at it like his backside, right? You literally look at this guy's backside going straight in, and the referee said, "That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's penalty for the Chiefs." Completely clueless. Completely clueless. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. So they got the penalty there. They so anyway, 65 minutes. Harry Wilson set up. There was a bit of a pressure for the Reds. Carter Gordon threw the ball over the top to King Wilson. Harry Wilson. He ran in. He saw 2 defenders in front of him. Draw both of them, and a flick pass out of back to who was it? To Bryle, who ran through for the try. 14 points to 17. 69 minutes. The Chiefs get themselves back with a penalty. There was Tuamanga Allen knocking the ball down, sitting on the ground, and then Chiefs went for the line out, went for the more. Taukeiaho gets another one, 22 points to 14, and 21 points to 22 points to 14. After this, there was a was it 22? 24 points to 14, sorry. 24 points to 14. After this, there was another Reds try, a pressure. There was a long pass out wide to Pritchard. Pritchard, one-on-one, D-Mac, bumped him off, ran in for the try. 21 points to 25, I think, at this point. 21 points to 24. And then just before full time, we saw that, the Scrum. Luke Jacobson tackles Harry Wilson into the Scrum somehow. And then, so TT just looked up, ran through where Harry Wilson should have been defending. Try time under the sticks, 31 points to 21. Absolutely abysmal. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers.